Our presentation on Volcano Popocatépetl and the eruption that happened in 2000. So kind of a when, where, and why talking about this volcanic eruption. So the volcano is an active stratovolcano found in central Mexico. Landmarks not far from this volcano include Mexico City and Puebla. Geologically, the volcano is found in the central part of the Mexican volcano belt, and this volcanic belt is formed by the subduction of two oceanic plates, which are named Cocos and Riviera, which they subduct beneath the North American tectonic plate. And so the last major eruption of this volcano took place at the end of the year 2000, and it kind of lasted through like the end of December 2000 to like 2001 in January. However, December 18th in 2000, it produced one of the most violent eruptions from the volcano in over 1,000 years. The cause of this massive eruption was due to excessive amounts of pressure created by the collapse of the lava dome. And so, when the dome of the volcano failed due to magma buildup, the buildup of the magma caused major pressure build on the crater volcano, which led to destabilization of the structure of the volcano, and it caused a huge eruption that was recorded in 2000. And here we just have some pictures. To the left, there's a picture of the volcano, and then to the right is the two major cities. Up top is Mexico City, and then down below is Puebla, and you can see the volcano in the back. And so here we kind of have like the human impact of the event. So when it erupted in 2000, nearby villages suffered the worst effects from the natural disaster event. An estimated 30,000 citizens in the village surrounding the mountain were asked to evacuate to safer places, such as like government property. And authorities were mainly worried that the citizens, like if they were to stay in their villages, the major eruption of like lava and debris and volcano would cause like a bunch of mud flow, and it would also that could wipe out villages, and also the potential ashfall that could be produced raised major concern. So, I mean, ashfall can be serious. Some damages it can cause includes contamination of water, disruption of like systems like sewage and electrical, and even like just messing up simple commodities or personal goods. And so both Puebla and Mexico City, they're both Puebla was evacuated, but Mexico City was warned about the volcanic activity that was happening and didn't just letting citizens know their possible risk. And then to the left, I kind of have an aerial view of the volcano just at one point in time when it was active, and then to the right up top is an example of the ashfall that is possible, and then down below is like examples of mud flow that they were warning citizens about.
The environmental impact of the event was fairly standard for a volcanic eruption. The eruption sent ash, gases, pyroclastic flow, as well as mud flow into the local area. The longest that the pyroclastic flow reached was around 8 kilometers from the point of eruption. Ash polluted the area, as well as hurting the crops and wildlife and polluting the local water sources. For a short stretch of time, the gases released would have polluted the air and affected the atmosphere. The pyroclastic flow would have destroyed local wildlife and plant life, as well as also polluting the atmosphere. The effects were primarily local, although climate alterations could have slightly altered the Earth globally. All of the Earth's systems are involved with the eruption. The biosphere is involved, as animals and plants were both impacted. The geosphere is involved, as the local land was altered and changed, and the volcano is also part of the geosphere. The atmosphere is involved, as the ash and gas from the eruption would have negatively impacted the air and atmosphere. Lastly, the hydrosphere is involved, as the ash and debris would have polluted local water sources and bodies of water. If we could take anything away from this, we would know that it is important to have systems that can detect tremors and eruptions. The fact that they could have predicted this and knew it was coming helped to save a lot of local people.
Here are all of the links to the images that we use in this presentation. We have it numbered based off of how the images appeared from left to right, and each link will take you to the site where we got our images from. We will also leave the Google Docs of our work cited these links in the description below.